This month on the Trap Talk Reptile Podcast sponsorship highlight, we have Blake from Blake Exotic Animal Feeders. What's up, Blake?
What's up? How you guys doing? How's everything?
Everything's great, man. First and foremost, thank you for your support, and I'm really excited to be attached to such a top-tier feeder company for the reptile industry, man. But the quail game, I want to say it's looking good. How's it going so far?
It's going good. It's going good. This year has started off really, really great. I'm pumping them out like nonstop now, so that's definitely a plus. And a ton of people have been reaching out, so it's definitely great news.
What made you choose to breed and work with quail as far as providing feeders to the reptile industry?
Personally, I've been producing quail since I was a little kid. I've always had the quail all the time, and then out of nowhere, social media is up and down, and you don't own it. So I wanted to figure out another way of income from my ranch to take care of it. So I decided that at the end of the day, dog and cat food always sells. So I wanted to find a feeder or an animal or something that I could use that would work great for the animal industry. And I didn't want to step on anybody's toes with the rodents and the mice and all that. So I decided that I know how to breed quail. I like quail, something I know what to do. So I decided to just take it in a whole nother way of producing thousands instead of just a couple every month. The main thing, it's USA grown. It's here on my ranch. It's not getting passed around from like A, B, C, and D. A lot of these people are buying them from other people, and it's not doing that from here. It's produced on my ranch, hand-packed by me and my mom. Right now, maybe in the future, we'll definitely get some employees, because if it does bump up, we're going to need hands. I only have 2 hands. My mom only has 2 hands, and I run a whole ranch as well. And as you do and I do, we just both had our first kid. Yeah, so, it's definitely another thing we have to do as well. That's the main thing, is it's grown here on the ranch. It's not coming from anywhere else, and it's not getting passed around. So I'm giving you the best quality product I can give you guys.
I will say that is the main thing, knowing where your quail comes from. There's plenty of companies out there who are just middleman people handing off productions that they didn't produce on their own home turf, And I will say that kind of gives the keeper a peace of mind that they know exactly that this quail was born on your actual property from you yourself. And I think that's the game changer right there, I believe. Now, when it comes to people going to your website, you have available not only different quail sizes, but also quail eggs, correct?
Correct. Yes, I have incubated quail eggs. It's a 24 count of eggs. Select them at 15 days from the incubator. Throw them in the freezer, and you got the nice full-grown quail inside of there. 2 days off, and it's perfect.
From what I know from firsthand experience, you are shipping anywhere across the country. Is that correct?
Yeah, anywhere in the United States.
I just recently got feedback from a good friend of mine, Lucas from Lab Exotics. He was really impressed on how quick he got his order. And I told him, man, when it comes to you ordering from Blake, he doesn't play. You're going to get that shipment as soon as possible.
Then I always ship on Tuesdays, pretty much how I work. And then at the end of the day, if it comes late, I don't own FedEx. I don't own UPS. I don't own those companies. There's nothing I can do on that part. Once I get it out of my gate, there's nothing I can do. I just try to guarantee that it'll get there the next day as best as I can. And if something does happen, I tell people to reach back out to me, and I'll make the order, back to normal or whatever I have to do to make you guys happy.
Working with so many different species of reptiles, I get advice, and I've been mentored by so many awesome people in the reptile industry and the reptile hobby. But I will say, though, a lot of them are brought up to just feed their reptile only one source of diet. When it comes to either breeding or getting your animal a certain size, that can make sense. But just like us humans, I think diversity is everything. And I feel like giving them another option versus just one source of a certain prey item. I don't know. I'm thinking about like longevity in an animal when it comes to this stuff. And I'm just noticing ever since I started implementing quail, their bowel movements are a lot less. Like they're not as big and, crazy as like a rat or something like that. Yeah. So I just know that these quails produce not only, a better source of nutrients, but it's like easier on their body to digest.
Yeah, no, definitely. I don't keep too many reptiles anymore, but at the end of the day, like we talk about all the time, diversity is definitely the key. In the wild, these animals are not getting hand fed by tongs. They're just finding their own prey, whatever it is. And some of these animals live in the trees, some of the animals live on the ground, and whatever moves around, they can eat. And I think diversity is the best. A varied diet is the best. And I'm not trying to take away from the rodent companies or anything like that. I'm just trying to make things different, that supply available for everybody, and everybody can have quail, rats and mice, whatever you want. I'm not going to get into that type of industry, but I think you should try quail as well.
You looking to just stick to quail, and even in the long run, that's your bread and butter?
Yeah, I'm going to be the quail guy. That's it. And I'm getting into a few other species of quail as well, because I'm getting a lot of people DMing me about another species of quail as well, which I used to breed both species. And it's crazy how I used to do it when I was younger all the time. And now It's a big thing that I didn't see could have hit, and I wish I would have done this 4 years back. But you know, you learn every day, and every day is a new day and a new obstacle. I'm gonna get right back into them. I already have all of it in place, ready to go. I have hundreds of eggs coming in the next couple of days, and I'm gonna have that available soon.
So we're talking about offering another species of quail to people out there.
So it's gonna be the button quail. The button quail is a small species of quail, and it's better for the week-old or 2-week-old hognose snakes, vine snakes, small monitors, anything that's small that can't take down a 10 to 12 gram contorted quail. They're gonna take down a 3 to 1 to 4 gram quail, which is so much smaller and so much easier for them to back down.
Being a chondro breeder, a lot of the things that people seem to do when offering a green tree python its first meals, they like to scent it with like a chick down. Ever since I've gotten quail from you and I started using Quail Down, I'm starting to find out from bigger breeders, people who've been doing this for a long time, that Quail Down is actually the preferred down to use when it comes to offering a green tree python. And I can only think why that would be, right? Because there is no pinkies in the wild for a green tree python to eat. There's not really chickens, right? But quail would be probably the most wild type of bird that you could even get your hands on. So this is like the most natural in a sense.
Yeah, I definitely agree. The chickens is just it's too big of a chick for these small animals. I've had other people saying, "Oh, we should do these type of birds or these type of birds," but it just doesn't make sense. And then in the pet world, you're gonna have a lot of people not happy about it, and it's just an animal that you don't eat. And in an instance, people are saying like parakeets, and I was like, parakeets are kind of pet birds. People don't eat parakeets. Quail are made for farming, and this is what I'm doing. I'm farming, so. Eggs are made to eat. The quail you can eat as well. So why not can your animals eat it too?
Very good point.
Me having the social media and all that, I have many, many friends in all the industry. So I'm not even trying to hit the reptile people either. I want to hit all the reptile people, of course, but I'm hitting mammal people. I'm hitting people that have different types of cats. I'm hitting people that have, canines. I'm hitting for birds of prey, crocodilians, alligators, all that stuff. I'm hitting every animal because everything to eat quail.
I have to ask you, me being host of the coolest reptile podcast in the world, I cover a wide range of reptiles. I know tree monitors, green tree pythons, a boreal species. I've been talking a lot about implementing quail with. Have you gotten any feedback from this podcast?
Yeah, I have people say your name, but I had actually, I'm shipping out a package today that's from you. Said your name at the beginning. So if they're coming from you, I'm definitely, that's the biggest, hardest thing I'm having the disadvantage of is the shipping, as you know. Some of these bigger companies, they've been doing this for a long time, or they've been doing the rodents for a long time and all that, and they're able to offer a better shipping. But then I've looked at their accounts and stuff as well, and people are still complaining. So you're never going to make everybody happy at the end of the day. You know how that is. People are never going to be happy, but you can do the best to it. So the people that are watching your podcast and are saying your name and coming to me from you, I'm giving them a help out. And then people that are buying a big product or buying a lot of stuff at one time or whatever it is, I'm definitely helping them out with shipping a little bit more. And it makes sense on my side. It makes sense for them. And I feel like they would be repeated customers. And I want to lock in these people so they are repeated customers. So I want to make sure they're happy and make them happy forever.
So right now is the time to jump on board is what you're saying.
Yeah, jump on board. I mean, I'm going to double down very soon because I have a few very, very big zoos that are hopefully in the works. If this happens and I'm able to record at these zoos, people are really going to start looking at me, even though they're already looking, but they're going to really start looking.
Tips or advice for anyone out there who's considering placing a quail order, but they're wondering, well, should I not order too little? Should I not order too much?
So I have 3 sizes of boxes now. So I have a smaller box, medium, and a large. I can fit any size to your order. On Instagram for sure, I'm going to be direct with you. I'm the one that's DMing you guys. I'm the one that's answering, and I'm going to talk to you guys as a friend, every single person as family on the website. So I had an order on the website 2 days ago. It went out. It's going out to New York. No communication, no nothing. They were happy with the price, and they just bought it. I put on there on the bottom of the website, if you're not happy with the price or with the shipping price, the quail price is going to be the quail price. Nothing's going to change with that. Right. If you're raising an animal and you understand if you're raising animal, I'm not like a dealer. I'm not selling from point A, point A, point C. I'm starting from the beginning to the end, and it takes a lot of time. It's a lot of manpower, and it's a lot of money just feeding. You know what I mean? So I have to break the point of making my money back from that one animal. So if you're DMing me, I'm able to make it better. But like I said, on the website, people are just happy buying it right there from there and don't even want to talk to me, which is fine with me too. That's why I have it available on the website ready to go.
There's different ways of approaching this.
Correct.
But I could say with the hobby growing and from what I've seen, people do like more of the personal interaction. And it's
cool. I think so.
And it's cool that you're willing to give that option. I think that's another game changer there. Other big companies think they're not doing this kind of stuff and tapping in with the people. You know what I'm saying?
A family business. My mom helps me a lot. Big shout out to my mom. If it wasn't for her, I would have to find somebody else. But she takes help. She helps me a lot with the quail. I do all the bagging and all that stuff. I make sure from whatever my menu says, the grams are from that to this. Inside each bag, it's going to be between those gram sizes. So that's what you're purchasing. I'm not going to lie from what you're purchasing with. And again, if something was a mistake or anything like that, which obviously people make mistakes, I'll help you guys out, whatever it is.
Growing pains, no matter what you're starting and whatnot.
Correct.
But like I'm saying, it seems like you're quick on it to fix whatever it is that needs to be fixed. Family business. Who doesn't want to support a family business within the reptile industry? That's
Correct.
awesome to hear, you know.
The website's Blake'sExoticAnimalRanch.com. You can go to the thing on the side and it'll say feeders, and you can see all the different quail sizes and eggs I have available. On the website, it's a set price to ship. If you DM me, I'm going to definitely help you out with the shipping. You email the website, and same thing, we're going to answer you there as well.
Advice is just go to him straight DM on Instagram. Let him know that the trap sent you, and he'll take good care of you, man.
Appreciate it, MJ. Appreciate it. See you guys later. Peace out.
Thank you, everyone, for checking out this month's sponsorship highlight. Again, please go check out Blake from Blake Exotic Animal Feeders, top tier, #1 quail production in the game. I hope you guys enjoyed this sponsorship highlight. Be ready for next month, and I'll catch you here real soon.